Okay,
I
let
think
me
we
check.
got an issue there. We talked
Oh
about.
crap.
Out.
Okay,
Let's
Well,
start again.
start over.
let's start over. Okay, so the first, what, 5 minutes of the live stream will have no audio. Let me just maybe put that in the live chat to make sure.
I still can't see the
Yeah.
stream.
Okay. Let's. Yeah. The audio is there, so all okay now. My audio is off because otherwise you guys would
Uh-huh.
like the sound trouble.
Okay, so maybe let's redo the intro. So welcome to the live stream, everybody. I'm really sorry, but we got started without
Again.
any audio. Yeah. At the moment, so we are here. Normally, me and Aaron would be making videos for the channel right now, but because there are no, yeah, we are not allowed to go out of our houses. We thought we should do a live stream and maybe interact a bit with you guys and see what you all are up to these days, and if you have any questions for us, then we can answer them. And if you want anything, any subjects to be covered on this live stream, just let them know via live chat or send us a message on social media, Instagram, Facebook. I don't have Twitter, so I don't know about you guys, but I don't have Twitter, so we'll
I
go
have
from there.
Twitter,
Well,
but
Kenneth has
I
Twitter.
haven't used it for a while. So
Okay,
Yeah. I
so
have.
maybe we
Like,
stick to the live stream, to the live chat then.
yeah. Maybe.
yeah.
So at the moment, so the thing that we talked about a bit was how everybody is coping with COVID-19 crisis at the moment. So I'm working at home, but my offices for AVP on the road and my work are really close together. So I'm finding it sometimes hard to not switch to AVP on the road, but we need to keep it professional, so I try to do that. And Aaron started working on motorcycles because he has
Yeah, like in the
motorcycles.
weekends when I'm not at work, because this weekend, like I worked all weekend, so I didn't really have a lot of time. My motorcycle is like a little bit in parts now. I made a rookie mistake of letting the fuel lines open for the entire winter, so now my oil is like fuel and not oil anymore.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
uh, well, but now you have something to fix while you're at home, so that's
just
that's
just break something, then you can fix it. Simple.
well, yeah. Well, in my case, both of my cars are clean right now, so I don't really have much to do. Maybe start waxing or start even detailing it more, but yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not.
that's like what I did last week. Just clean the cars on my garage and clean my motorcycle, and that's where I found out about my rookie mistake. So that
Yeah.
work gave me a little bit more work. So
Okay, maybe something that I didn't do after we like restarted with audio is to say who is everybody that is on the stream right now. So we have me and Aaron. Aaron, you might already know from the last few videos that we made, and he's actually helping this year to get out a bit more content and get more diversified in the content because there's only so much videos you can make with an MX5. And then on the other hand, we have like somebody who's been on the videos like a few years ago, Kenneth from with his Ford Escort. You might remember from the first car meet of the season. I think it was 2 years ago,
I think
but
so.
I'm not sure. But yeah, so we were three guys on the stream. So if you have any questions, please put them in the live chat or send us a message on Instagram, and we'll see what happens. We have a few subjects that we're going to be talking about. So, but if you guys post anything, we'll take it before anything else, I guess. All right. We already have a like. I love how the stream is going. First 5 minutes, no audio, and people are already liking it.
well, that's good.
That's really good. So,
Yeah,
Kenneth,
maybe they really like it when we talk. So they just like, yeah, just when the audio was off, I'm gonna like it. So they just
maybe I'll put a story on Instagram to say that we're live and maybe post the link if I can.
Yeah. Da, da, da.
So
It's
maybe, yeah,
it
go
was
ahead.
actually 1 year ago.
1 year ago, okay.
Yeah.
Time doesn't
I
move as
s-
fast as I think then.
no. It was the first car meet of 2018, but it's still not. The video was 1 year ago. Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna put the link. Oh, doesn't this work? Maybe. Okay, Kenneth, maybe give us an update on the Escort. What has been going on with that? Because
Not much.
not much.
It's it still runs. That's a plus. So
Yeah, we haven't driven it for a while now because you've been like
uh,
rebuilding your house instead of your car.
yeah. Some other priorities. So no, I drove it a month ago for a week. So, but I need a new battery. I'm sick of using my quick start. So
Yeah, like you did in the video that we had.
that was something else. That one was a big. That was with a big battery. I did and some cables. So
Now you
now
got the
it's
compact
it's
version.
smaller. It's smaller now.
But that's actually a bit, yeah, a bit better, I imagine, than having to get the whole battery and cables everywhere. But
Yeah, and I have a lot of work on it also. So maybe next year. It will not for this year. No.
yeah,
I
but
don't
First the house,
like
then the car.
the video is like 2 years ago. Or did you change the headlights and stuff already, or
I changed the headlights. Yeah,
because
it wasn't done. So I did the headlights. I think that's it. Just the headlights, and so I dark my indicators. I made them dark. So
yeah, like
that's all.
the headlights to like an RS style Escort it is, and like you bought some bumpers and stuff, but they still need to be
Yeah,
painted.
they need to be painted. I also got some new rims, but
Yeah, they also need to be fitted and
everything is
stuff.
there. But I need to find some time.
yeah, that's usually the issue with those kind of things, that time gets in the way. There's never enough time to work on stuff. I would love to like detail my MX-5 fully, but yeah, there
Yeah.
are like loads of other projects that need to get edited and need to, yeah, I still got products that I need to put on the web shop and everything. So there's always something that gets in the way. But yeah,
We try to make as much time as possible. Like my Audi was just an issue. We started working on that, and it was like the issue, and we are working on it. I cannot drive it. It's my daily driver. So when we picked up the channel together, like I started helping Anthony out. Like a few weeks later, just bought a BMW as a project car, so that can be stocked in my garage, and we can work on it whenever we want and make some good content out of that. So.
but actually, like we're talking about the Audi, but actually the videos I have not launched yet, just because first of all we tried to put like heated seats into your car because you already had the seats but not didn't have the controls and everything.
Yeah.
But everything, yeah. So we like destroyed your interior on a Saturday. We went out Saturday night, and then Sunday morning we needed to put back like your entire car because you needed to go to work on Monday, which was a very
Yeah,
fun one.
that wasn't pretty.
So yeah, and those videos we were still trying to find out how we wanted to make this work. So these will probably get edited sometime and get uploaded, but yeah,
Yeah,
bear with us on those.
there's the issue of time again because like the heated seats are in, the controls are connected, but they still don't work because we have to like figure out how the cables have to go and everything. But yeah, I just don't
Yeah.
have any time just to put everything back open from my Audi and connect everything back up. Just because yeah, I need the car to drive daily. So
Yeah. Work on your daily, they said. It will be fun, they said.
yeah, it's not.
Well, we have been successful in doing one thing to your Audi, so your steering wheel is really nice. But
Yeah,
it's just you that wants to put six seats into an Audi?
yeah, I know. So like we need the diagrams of the Golf 6 and the diagrams of the Audi, and we have the ones from the Golf 6, but not from the A3 yet. And then we have to figure out what connections go where on the Golf and on the Audi, and then connect them up together. And it's like,
A wiring nightmare. But
yeah,
we'll get there like one of
we'll
these
figure it out.
days. I hope.
One of days, weeks, months, years, maybe.
Well, well, for me, yeah, I'm actually in the same issue because maybe some of you guys have seen it on the videos. Maybe some of you who are watching have not, don't know this yet. But actually, Rose, the Fiat 500, has been sold. So Amy has sold her car, and she's actually now driving Mia as a daily driver. So that means that I can't just yeah, do whatever with the car because she needs to drive it and she needs to like to drive it. Like, yeah, put a loud exhaust and like a short shifter in it. Meh, she's not that keen on that. Maybe the louder exhaust you would like, but I don't know. Belgian regulations is not really very nice
Re-
about loud exhaust, but a lot of people just go ahead anyway.
Yeah. If they stop you, it's not really a big issue. But if they stop Amy, I think she would be
Well, well,
panicking.
she
She would
can
get
look
an angry
nice.
call.
She can look nice at the officer, and maybe they'll let her go then. But
Pull up her skirt a little bit. So
well, don't know if I
Hey,
would like that. But
how you doing today?
but
My
but
exhausted.
but if it
My
works, it
exhausted.
works.
yeah, but I still need the car to be like just drivable and everything. So, but I have had some issues over winter. Like first time the car was really driven in winter, and like first I had the issue where the rear like wheel bearing went out, so that got replaced. And now for some reason, like the aircon is hissing like there's some leak or something in the interior, which is not great. So yeah, and with all this quarantining going on and everything, my workshop isn't open, so I can get them to check it out and maybe fix it under warranty.
Yeah, it's like a big issue. If the quarantine wasn't there, we could have already finished the BMW and just started. Yeah, I already started looking for a new product car a little bit. Just, looking on the internet and
Looking for
just,
another project.
yeah. But, yeah, we can't finish it. We can't sell it for the moment. So
Well, and
we'll
what
see in the future. Everything will fall into place and we'll get back to normal. So,
Yeah, so but the main goal with this with the BMW is not actually to keep it. We both looked at it and we were like, okay, it's nice that we can fix the car up and make it pretty and everything and maybe help somebody out with a good like reliable car again. But for us at the moment, we're just trying to get to a place where yeah, the we can actually be a bit more self-sufficient. Oh, and I see that we have one in the live chat. Amy says that what I said. I never said that you couldn't drive, babe. you're a very you're actually a very good driver. That's not it.
yeah, we just said when the cops will stop you with a too loud exhaust, you will just panic. We didn't say you cannot
Well, she
drive.
won't panic. She will just blame me, and then she'll call me, and then I'll need to come down there and get her out of the trouble.
Fix this.
yeah. But no, but actually she's pretty supportive about modifying the car and everything, and she's actually suggested maybe looking at louder exhaust and everything. But with wedding coming up and everything else that we're doing, there's not really that much budget left to work on the car. So for all of you guys who are wondering for MX-5 modifications, there are a few coming because I need to test out some new products on the car, but nothing major like yeah, we're not gonna be turboing the car anytime soon because yeah, Belgium just doesn't allow it. Because I know a lot of people who are viewing the channel want me to put like a turbo, a supercharger on that MX-5, and I would love to, but I'm not allowed because otherwise it's an insurance nightmare.
Yeah, guess we'll have to move
Yes, maybe we can go to Holland. There, everything is
across the
more
border.
legal. Yeah.
More legal, yes, but
uh, you have no
also more
idea.
expensive.
Yeah,
They have BPM and stuff, or yeah.
it's kind of what you want. You can live in Belgium where yeah we pay a lot of taxes, but that on the side, we where you can't do anything to your car, or you can just go to the Netherlands, pay a lot more to get your car on the road if you buy a new one, and then you can do anything. But it is a big difference. So if anybody from the Netherlands is listening, please enlighten us some more, because as far as I know, it's like for any new car, it's like 30% more that needs to be
I think.
calculated in on the new price, which is a lot of money just to get a car on the road. But hey, we're not as they're not that much better over here as everything is changing because we can't go into any major city anymore with a car that is like older than what 2000 year 2000 or no 2006 for diesels and 2000 somewhere for petrol.
something like that. What we have here is Euro. Yeah, if I can look up the Euro regulations in Belgium. Yeah, but okay, it's something like that, like 2005, 2006. I think it's younger even, because my car is 2013, and that's like one of the older cars that can go in the major cities. Like I think it's even 2007, 2008. It's not allowed anymore for diesel cars. And petrol cars, yeah, it can be
There,
like 1995 or something, 1996. I don't know.
yeah, it's quite the mess. Like a lot of people in the car community are not really happy with this because yeah, they're just killing like old timer enthusiasts and everything like that as well. Um, like the tuning community is really not getting that much love for that, and it's just harsh then for people who have an older car and not are not capable of buying something newer that they need to like yeah pay like high fines and just to go to maybe a shopping mall that's next to the city or inside to go to a city center. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, we're not gonna maybe not turn this into a rant. Let's check out if we have any topics, and maybe to repeat, if you guys have any topics or any questions you want us to talk about, post them in the live chat, and we'll yeah answer what you're posting on. So maybe let's go around. So I've been talking about the MX-5 that not much is gonna be going on with that car in the future. Kenneth, you talked. I don't know if did you already talk about your Escort again after we turned on the audio?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And Aaron, what's so your to the BMW is we're gonna finish that one. What's going on with the Audi? Anything
Yeah,
more
well, the
going?
Audi, like we said, we just need to finish up those heated seats now. The steering wheel is in. And I think further, like I was planning to lower it again. I don't know. I still don't know about that because yeah, I do a lot of miles with the car, and it's my daily driver. So when it's really low, it's like Belgium roads are not that comfortable. So
Maybe we can get you like a newer daily, and then slam that to the ground so you can get stuck with that everywhere.
yeah, maybe if we'll get rid of the E64, E46 project, we can go on and find
Yeah.
me a better daily and slam the Audi. And I don't know. We will see about that, but.
So
I have
okay.
a set of rims ready for the Audi that I have in my garage for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. I talked
Yeah.
to Anthony about it. He didn't even know I had them. And he like, I don't know, he threw all the curse words that he could at me because I'm just driving on stock rims now and I have those like laying around in my garage.
They have like beautiful wheels that like fit the Audi or like in the same color as your car, and you're not putting them on there. It's just you're driving on
Yeah,
this like the 16-inch eco-ish wheels and tire combo. Come
yeah,
on, dude.
16-inch rims, and I have some 18-inch laying around. And I bought them like, I don't know, I think a few weeks or months after I bought the car. And they just, yeah, they got placed in my garage and they never came out again. So I like bought my gold wheels then. I slammed my car and it was beautiful like that. And I never thought of putting those wheels into use. And now that my car is stock again, maybe I will put them into use and I don't know, just lower it a little bit. But that's dangerous because once my coilovers are under my car again, I think I will slam it again.
And drive it into
Yeah,
issues again.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, but maybe talking about daily drivers, one of the things that we could talk about, or we said we would talk about, is what is our dream like garage like? If we would be able to buy anything, what do we want to have in our garage? It's like okay, right now we're buying like cheap project cars or have like or old timers or in my opinion, yeah, I only have one car which is my MX-5. But what would you maybe Kenneth? Do you want to start on that topic?
You already know. I just want a Bentley Continental. It's the only thing that I want. If I have that, I'm happy. I'm happy.
If,
One day I will have it for sure. Even if I need to sell my house for it, I don't care. I will live. I will live in my car.
well, that's a lot. That's a lot of car to live in. Maybe that's actually gonna be possible.
Maybe, maybe.
Well, okay, but these that's actually something that actually is not too yeah, too far of a stretch. I just know that second-hand Bentleys drop a lot in value sometimes. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
something
maybe,
like
maybe one day. Maybe if I will work with my dad, I get some more money.
yeah, who knows? We all have
Who
the
knows? We all have dreams, so
yeah, it's
let's
true.
live for them.
Yeah, that's true. I would love to keep my MX-5, but also I'm for people who have been watching the channel, they will might know or might have seen the AMG video, and I love AMG as a brand, and I've seen the factory and everything. It's just really cool to see how those engines are built, and but yeah, even maybe one day I'll have a GT in my garage, but at the moment, I don't think that's gonna be gonna be possible. But yeah, I would love to have a GT for the weekend and like a nice S class to like go on long road trips and do some miles with on a daily basis. That would be awesome.
Yeah, like I'm also like you saw on the video of the Brussels Motor Show. I was like also the S class and everything. I'm like a very big fan of big luxurious cars, and what better car for a big luxurious car than a Rolls Royce? So that's my dream car.
Okay, and what Rolls Royce do you want then? Well, because you have like Ghost, Cullinan, you have then Phantom, you have I don't know
Me,
what I know the Cullinan is the big one, and then Phantom and Ghost. Which one is
Yeah,
is
the
the
one
Ghost
I
again?
still like the most is like the Ghost. I really love that car. It's like so beautiful. It's not really it's like a big luxurious car, but it's still like a two-door
That's
car.
it's the coupe version, that one. Okay.
The coupe or the convertible, I don't know. And also, I'm really crazy about the Spofec body kit for it. It's like I just yeah, I'm searching a little bit on the internet sometimes, and I just bounced on the Spofec Rolls-Royce Ghost convertible. It was like a grayish color with a I don't know how an orange interior or like a tan leather interior, and it was so beautiful. It's been on my wallpaper for like ages on my old work, and yeah, really
Yeah,
crazy.
that would be cool. So we got Rolls Royce, Bentley, and Mercedes. Well, I think
Yeah,
yeah, that's those budgets are actually pretty far apart sometimes. Yeah, it's like me, Kenneth, and then we have like Aaron, like somewhere off the chart
yes,
somewhere.
somewhere very high in the sky with his dreams floating away. Yeah, but
Okay,
if I have to choose like a little bit, let's say more budget wise, I would go for an Audi R8. It's like
that
not a really luxurious car, but it's like an affordable supercar, and yeah, I
yeah the
really like the
first
style of it. I really they have grown on me, those cars.
yeah the first gens R8s are really getting somewhere where they are a bit affordable. Now, if you can get the manuals, those still
Yeah,
go for a bit of money, but they're still really nice cars for the money that you pay for it. Same like with like the first years of the GTRs, but that's just something. Yeah, those cars didn't cost that much when they were new, so now they're like almost affordable some of them. So maybe if we can build up our projects, we can get one of those on the channel, and then
yeah,
like
maybe just like flip and earn some money, and just one day
yeah.
maybe
One day
already.
we start with an E46 and we then rebuild a wrecked R8 or something. I think by then we will we will maybe know how to fix an R8, but because at the moment we're not that we know how to
No,
loosen some bolts and put them back, but
we can replace a front already. Like the
yeah,
front of the E46 we replaced, so that's already a big one for us.
that's true. But yeah, we got the BMW for like really cheap. Do we maybe want to tell the people about the story of how we got that car? Because you're actually the one who searches like the internet like far and wide. You will actually come up with these, yeah, I don't say nuggets of
Yeah, like
cars, but
when I'm in my sofa in the evening, I'm just scrolling the internet for cheap rally cars, and yeah, I just bumped on the car. It was just placed online for like I think 800 euros then. Yeah, 800 it was. And yeah, I made like I send a lot of cars to Anthony, and I say like, look, it's an interesting project car, and this one it was really, I mean, for 800 euros, I was like, wow, that's like really cheap for E46 coupe. And I just sent a message to Anthony, and I sent a message to the guy, and he said it was still available. It was just placed online. He said, "Yeah, I just got a lot of messages, and I was one of them." And I said, "Okay, we will just jump in the car tomorrow and come and look at it." We made an appointment. We got there, and I talked him, or Anthony and me, we talked him down like 200 euros. So we were at 600, and that's when we decided, okay, we'll just
Even
buy it and see where
yeah,
this goes.
even though the car is actually like, let's say, kind of perfect. Actually, it's mechanically sound. Okay, the interior needed a cleanup, but as you will see in, I think, 2 weeks or maybe the week after that, we cleaned up that interior like really nicely with just like an afternoon's work. So that was actually the nicest thing we did to that car, I guess.
Yeah, it was really amazing how much that interior changed. It was like all the spots out of the carpets came out, all the door panels were really clean, the seats cleaned up like pretty nicely for the mileage of the car. They're not perfect, but everything else just really cleaned up
Ooh.
so nice.
So guys, we got actually some viewers, but Aaron, it's your girlfriend and my girlfriend, but they got some good input. So your girlfriend actually asks us, if your car broke down today, what car would you buy? Would you
That's
would you buy the same brand again, or would you drive something different?
that's like a tricky question because I already told her if my car broke down now today, I don't really know what to buy because on the budget I am now, it's like I think I would buy something like again an Audi, but an A5 or something because they're really cheap for the moment with not pretty much miles, and that's a little bit within my budget. Or just like an SUV or something like a BMW X5 or an Audi Q7, and just convert it to like how do you say it? I don't know. So the taxes are not that high in Belgium.
You would put
Um,
the car on your business and then put out the rear seats and make it like a bit of a van, like a luxury
yeah,
van.
yeah, indeed. So then we can
Can haul stuff with it for our
yeah.
project cars.
Because now that's one issue. I have one convertible. I have my Audi. There's like a sound system in the trunk of my Audi, and I don't have a car that I can like take somewhere and just transport
Yeah,
something.
you can't actually take anything in your Audi. I know. I don't. I think it was for Moss last year that we needed to move the tent there, and then we thought maybe to take your Audi. But when you fold your seats, you still have like this giant
Yeah.
sub box in the way.
My yeah, my subwoofer is like the height of my seat, so when I put the seats down, it's like yeah the same. So
It's nice to
it's
have a
not,
subwoofer, but it's not that practical. Let's put it like
yeah,
that.
I would never take that thing out. It's just so much fun with it. It's not like bass all along is just a very nice addition to my sound system, and it really
Yeah.
sounds very good. So I would never take that out because I'm a huge music fan.
So you would
Uh,
buy actually. So long story short, if your A3 breaks down today, you will buy another Audi, but maybe look at something a bit bigger than your A3.
yeah, maybe like I said, and the Audi A5 coupes they're really cheap, or an A4 or an A6. I don't know because like that era of Audi was like the era that I really loved them. I really liked them. That's also when I bought my A3. If I have to choose one from a newer era, like put it on
Like,
my business or something, I would, I think, rather go like a 2018, 2019 Mercedes or something. But if
yeah,
I have to go to the era, I would, I think, go back to Audi, yes.
yeah, okay. So maybe Kenneth. So what would you do if your car broke down? Well, actually, you came pretty close to that one. Like,
It came pretty close,
let's.
but okay. Let's not talk about that.
No, 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 no. That's good. That's good.
No, if I broke down, I don't know. Maybe buy a bigger van, but I will stay at the same thing. So
Yeah.
because the budget is not that high, but I need to be practical because with my daughter and the other things that are coming up, it's just easy to have a van. So
Yeah, you can put. Yeah, in your case, you can put a lot of work stuff. You can put your family in it. You can put. Yeah,
yeah,
it's practicality over. Yeah, I can
uh,
get behind that.
I would like a nice car, but I need to think about other things also. So
Well, that's kind of the thing that I am also kind of can get behind, because like if my MX-5 would be like, let's say it gets totaled, uh, I don't know if I would buy an MX-5 again. And now a lot of the viewers or a lot of the people who are watching this video are gonna cringe and call me I'm crazy, but it's just because we have the MX-5 now, and I have, yeah, a company car, but it's not that nice to drive, and the MX-5 is the one that I would take on long road trips. But yeah, it's just, if you need to go on a trip with that car, it's just almost impossible to get everything in it, and then you can't actually take any more people with you. So I would think, look at maybe like an entry level AMG of something, if the budget allows it, or if I can find something nice second hand with not too many miles on it. I don't know. I think I would look into that, and otherwise, yeah, maybe just buy some kind of a Mercedes, and if the budget allows it, maybe buy an old timer MX-5 if they don't cost $1 million by then. Because like first generation MX-5s that now are turned old timer are like going between 8 and I think 10, 11,000 euros for nice ones. That's just,
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's crazy how that market is like exploding.
Yeah, like I think 2 or 3 years, like 2 years ago, my father owned one, an old timer MX-5. We just sold another one, and he liked them so much he just bought another one, and his girlfriend drove it like in the weekends and everything. Like I think he owned it for a year or something, and it was like, yeah, it's still a fun car.
Yeah, they're really. I would love to have. I know. My girlfriend would love to having a first generation MX-5. We both are like in love with the like original MX-5 with the pop-ups and everything. But the only thing that is keeping me from that is that a lot of the ones that are affordable are usually rust buckets, and a lot of nice ones cost a lot of money. Or you can get one that's already been worked on by some guy in a shed sometimes, and you don't know what you're getting into actually. And also the engines, yeah, the engines are pretty bulletproof, but they don't make that much power. So it would really be like, yeah, what do you want? Do you want just a nice cruiser, or do you want something sporty like the MX-5 I have now is like has enough power to have a lot of fun with? I don't know if an NA would give that much like fun driving characteristics in terms of power. Handling wise, yeah, I think it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, the power is significant. It's the power is
Yeah, we
significantly.
take another take, please.
Another take,
So,
yeah. Just,
hey, we
it's
actually
green.
been
It's green. You can go. You can go.
yo.
It's green. No red lights.
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
it's like lower, but the driving fun is still the same with all the MX-5. I mean, they're just
I would actually love to drive an NA. I have actually not driven like any other generation of MX-5 other than my own. So, I know everybody's gonna cringe about that if they see this video, but it's true.
yeah, like Amy she just also commented on the video. Why not buy an MX-5 A.M.A? And like maybe that's a possibility for a future project car, but I
If
don't
we
know if we ever buy one and just use it as a project car. I don't know if Anthony would be able to say goodbye to it.
Well, but then I'll buy it for myself. I don't know if I've been close to like going to look at some. I've seen some pop up that were like in really nice condition on the photos, and were not for that like high of money. But yeah, by the time I could contact them, they already went offline like before I got an answer from the guy. So that was just a bit of a bummer. But I've seen some pop up, and I'm keeping an eye out. So maybe if I can find a bright red one, I know my girlfriend will be ecstatic to have a pop-up car bright red. So if anybody has one in Belgium that is in nice condition, and you don't want like a bucket load of money for it, maybe we can talk. But it doesn't seem like that at the moment.
Let's say 10 euros or something.
Can I lease it? uh, well, we don't. Yeah. Okay, so we're not actually getting that much input on the live chat, which I find a bit of a bummer. So if any of you guys are watching, still have some questions, or yeah, leave them in the live chat. Send us a message. Let us know what you want us to talk about. But at this moment, yeah, there's not much input. So let's go to something else. So Aaron, we were actually talking about maybe starting up a second channel for your motorbike, like
Yeah,
wanting
I
to
have,
make something.
yeah, I have like three motorcycles, and here one I drive like a 125. Now I drive in summers just like on little country roads, and I have really a lot of fun with it. Then I have like now something I want to convert to like a bobber build, but that one is like in my friend's one of my friend's garages, and it's like stuck there for some time because he's
It's
rebuilding the house, and it's like
buried.
yeah, it's buried for the moment, so we'll have to wait until the renovations get done to get access again to that bike. And then I have like a Honda Shadow is 700 that I want to rebuild, also like a bobber project. That was actually my grandfather's bike, and I can't say goodbye to it, so I just want to convert it to something that I can drive at a daily basis or in summers.
That would be pretty cool. That would
Yeah,
actually
and just
be a really nice project to do.
put it in my garage, drive it in summers, like never get rid of that bike. It's really close to my heart because it was my grandfather's one, and yeah, I really want to keep it and make it something fun.
Yeah, I can
And
imagine.
if I can drive that bike, then it will fall back to my 125 and just convert that. So I already have some small plans with that one, but I want to keep it like it is for now so I can drive it. But yeah,
Yeah,
so I have some plans, and I think I have some content for a new channel. I have three motorcycles of my own.
yeah,
I'm
we can work on them and maybe make something nice out of them, and we'll see if the channel can get some attention or whatever. But that
I
would be
think
something cool. But I don't think that's something that we can put on this main channel.
no, it's not. I mean, this is all about cars. It's mostly it was about MX5. It's now we are converting a little bit to some other project, and we see we don't get so much views on it. Maybe it will get better. But we really want to keep this channel for just cars, having fun with cars, just some project cars, and also the MX5 of Anthony. And yeah, that's the main focus of the channel. And we don't want to get some motorcycles and ATVs and everything in between that.
Yeah, it's a bit of the thing that. But okay, I just we our girlfriends are really going to great lengths to give us subjects to talk about. It's amazing. Like Aaron Rena is asking, what is your next video? So the thing in the scheduling, how it's gonna go online right now. So normally next week will be the install of a new product that I have on the web store, which a lot of ND owners will actually love. It's the new window controller for MX5 things. But then I'm thinking of going to, because I have a few videos in the pipeline already, to going to weekly uploads. So then I think we have a video about the detailing of the interior of the E46, and then we'll see if we can maybe get some more E46 videos going, and otherwise maybe the Audi videos will come by, and maybe some other ones that I already have shot. Like, it all depends a bit on how long these measures are gonna keep us from going outside and meeting up to work on cars. But
Yeah, it looks like it now that we're gonna be stuck for another month. So, but like Anthony said, we have some videos coming up. We really want to finish the BMW project car. We already thought about polishing it just before everything changed and we had to stay at home. So maybe that will be a video and just yeah, like fix the little details that are left on the BMW, give it a good polish, and then yeah, go over the total cost of the car, put it for sale, put up some beauty shots, and
we'll see.
then yeah,
Yeah, we'll see what with
we'll
that
see.
car. Yeah, and then my girlfriend actually asked if we can have a Lightning McQueen MX5. Well, but there is actually, this is actually the cool thing. Like when the ND came out, I think it's an RF actually. Like some guy in Belgium bought an RF and got it wrapped to look like Lightning McQueen from Cars. It's actually really nice. I think the car sold once already. I don't know for sure, but it is quite nice. If you, it's quite cool if you see it drive around. It really looks like the car. But I don't think, I'm sorry, honey, but I don't think that we're gonna have a car that's like wrapped like Lightning McQueen.
Maybe one of our future project cars.
Maybe.
If we buy a bright red car, we can just put some lightning McQueen stickers on it.
Yeah, we can do that. We can always do that for fun or for some kind of video. Maybe we can get a bunch of colored cars together and maybe recreate one of the scenes or something. That would maybe be pretty cool. But we'll see if we ever get to that point where we can do that.
Yeah, if we go to the store and buy some Rallo cans, maybe we can just paint the BMW in red. That's a start.
That won't hurt the resale value at all.
No, I don't think so.
uh, that would be pretty nice. But I think I would love to actually try and polish a car because I've never done that. So I have waxed the car, but I've never really polished it because I'm always scared to just go through the clear coat and just ruin the paint on the car. And
Yeah, if we start out like with a single stage polish on the BMW just to get like the tour marks out, I think that will be a good start. And
yeah,
if we go deeper into that, maybe we can buy a good polishing machine one day and just
start detailing
start
some more.
cleaning some more. We will see about that.
Yeah. Well, we've already been live streaming for like 45 minutes, so that's actually pretty cool. Never thought that we would get this far. I thought we would get bored maybe, but it's pretty cool. Now I got one question about, but I think I already covered it. That somebody asked me what I was doing with the exhaust of the MX-5 or what I was running at the moment. So if you asked that but the exhaust hasn't changed, so I'm still running the OEM like Plastuk sports exhaust. It's been nice. It's not been too loud. It's been a bit throatier, but I wouldn't mind after seeing all those different NDs at MOS to maybe upgrade someday to something a bit louder. But again, Belgium regulations are really kind of a yeah, it's kind of a hassle to get the car through the inspection without too many issues or without having to pull off all the parts from your car. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. Any of you guys have anything that we could talk about? Because this is getting... I'm actually through the list already. Well, we still can go over our car history. Because some of us, excluding me, have had a lot of cars already.
Yeah, some of us.
For me,
Like,
it's just my Mercedes and my MX-5 that I actually bought. But
yeah, like I got the first cars. My first car was like a Golf 4, an SDI, so that was nothing spectacular. And then I bought like a B6 it was, yes, B6 Audi A4. That was a really nice car to drive, but it had over 200,000 kilometers, and I decided to get rid of the car after like 2 weeks. Yeah. So yeah, I still went to school and I had some bills to pay, and I got some speeding tickets on that Audi, and I said, yeah, that car is like a little too fast for me. I'm gonna get rid of it, and I just bought another Golf for SDI, the exact same one as the previous one. Only my first one was in blue, and that one was in black. And then my next car was a Golf 4 TDI, and that was really the exact copy of the SDI I had, just like the same exterior, same interior, everything.
Wasn't that the car that
So I
you?
had three Golf 4s, an Audi A4, and then I decided like
oh,
Okay.
okay, Aaron is almost gone out of the call.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. The connection of the call is like pretty bad, but I see that the YouTube stream is like pretty good, so no
Well,
issues there.
well, we'll see how far we get with the stream because I think once we get
Yeah.
to an hour, we maybe can call it quits for this first time. But I think wasn't that which one of your golfs was it where I actually with the when I met you, you had a Golf 4, and then you almost like fell asleep at the wheel once we were driving to a car meet because you have worked like an entire weekend. And we stopped like next to the highway, like we were in front of
Yeah, like
everybody.
the internet connection is really bad. I understood a little bit of the story, and yes, indeed, I fell asleep almost. I have been working for I think like 48 hours, and Anthony had to take the wheel from me.
Yeah, you were almost literally laying on the wheel, and every time I asked you like, dude, you good? You good? You were like, yeah, yeah, I'm good. And then last time, like middle of the highway, he was like, well, maybe you should take over. And we were like, our whole crew was driving behind us. We went to the side of the road to switch drivers, and all those guys passed us. Everybody was like stopping, thinking you broke down or something was wrong with your
Yeah,
car.
they were just calling for what happened. Did you broke down or something? No, we're just gonna switch drivers because Aaron's sleeping here next to me.
Yeah.
You also bought a car because you needed to replace your brakes. You know that?
Yeah, like my Golf or my SDI, the second one I bought. Yeah, like the brakes were worn, and I had to replace some silent blocks and everything. And I was like, okay, I paid, I don't know, like 800 euros for the car or something, and I was like, I'm gonna get rid of it just for the money I bought it and just buy a new one. So then I bought the TDI for 1,000 euros, like 200 euros more from another friend of mine. And I also got it to the MOT, and that car had like issues all over, so I get rid of it again. And I was so sick of it. Like I bought my Audi,
You
and that was like a year and a half old, I think, at the time. Had 50,000 kilometers, and I still drive it around 5 years later with not a single issue.
you never insured that car also, huh?
Yeah, that's something we probably shouldn't talk about.
It's all in
I
the back.
just like took the papers of my old one, just put it in the new one because it was an exact copy, and I drove around like that. So that's not really
But yeah, you didn't
that
have that car
cool.
that long, so
Yeah.
No.
So I drove it around just with the MOT of the. And actually, I did have a little accident with it when I was parking. I just scratched another car, and like the owner was in the car, and he said, "Okay, I'm like an insurance. How do you say it? An insurance agent." I say, "Okay, well, that's good because these papers don't belong to this car." And well, he never checked like the VIN number of the car and everything, so that all
you
got worked out pretty
you
well
kind of got
through
lucky.
insurance.
Damn, dude.
you, you got away nicely.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
got.
well, I
But be honest, what cop or what insurance agents checks the VIN number when I had an accident with my Audi a few months ago, I think already more than a year ago, and they didn't even check the VIN number of the car. So
but there's just some things. It just depends on one. If you're like driving like a hooligan, like everybody will get stopped. But even though my car, like my Mercedes, like that was the best car to not get pulled over. Like I don't know, I have passed countless checkpoints in that car with my 20-inch wheels, like my stretch tires, was on a nice ride height, and everything was like every time they would pick the guy behind me to pull over and get checked out. Even though my car was like, yeah, if they would check it out, it probably wouldn't be ended so well. Well, everything was checked out, like the suspension, but the wheels were not in spec because Belgium government loves that. But yeah, it's just like it was like an awesome car to not get that didn't get that much attention while you were driving around. That was pretty cool.
yeah, I had like the same with my Audi, but I drove it around like 2 years slammed with some fancy wheels under it, and my suspension was also checked out. It was all okay, so if they pulled me over for that, but the car was one too low, the wheels were too wide, and they just never pulled me over. And when I got the car back to stock, the same week I got pulled over 2 times. Like,
That was the cop like of your neighborhood like saying that guy was slammed. Why did he go back to stock? Let's check that out.
did,
Something's not right
did you
there.
had anything to drink, sir? And then just yeah, do an alcohol test and everything, and get like a little keychain because nice
Because you're
guy.
a good boy.
And yeah, that was it. So very happy they didn't pull me over when I had my wide wheels and everything under it.
Well, yeah. It's not that. It's just sometimes they go so far to get people into trouble for just modifying their car. Like for all of you who are watching Belgium, I've been saying it a few times during the stream, but Belgium regulations are so strict that the only thing you can actually do to your car is lower it on lowering springs or put in coilovers, but you need to have a minimum ride height of, I think it's like 11 centimeters with your chassis. Then
Yeah.
your air ride is off the table. Uh, Even like a kit to raise your front lip or something when you have a static setup, that's not allowed. Wider wheels, if they're not on your original manufacturer's list of wheel sizes, they're actually not okay. If your wheels poke, it's not okay. If your yeah tires are too stretched, it's just such a hassle. But a lot of people still do it because yeah, they can't stop us for one, and they can't stop us all. Maybe that's one of the points that's more important. But even though we have some of the police over here are actually understanding of like car modifications, and if you don't drive like a hooligan, they'll just leave you alone. But once you do drive like a hooligan, yeah, then you can just expect them to get you in trouble.
Yeah, I have been pulled over like one time with my Golf, my first Golf I had actually, and I just put some 17-inch rims under them with just stock tires. There were BBS Le Mans rims, replicas, of course. And they
Aw.
pulled me over, and the cop said to me, "Yeah, I mean, these wheels are not for this car." I said, "Yeah, but my tires were worn, and I just put these wheels on it because I had them from a friend. So, I mean, what do you want me to do? Just drive on worn tires or drive on these and be safe?" He said, like, "Yeah, okay, I understand. I'll let you pass this time. But I mean, come on, just for 17-inch wheels, and they were not even wide. They were like,
Yeah, OEM spec almost.
yeah."
That's just yeah, it's crazy. But I don't know, like they changed like kind of your Escort is old timer, but now they changed it in Belgium, so we have even old timers need to get checked out like every few years. Did your car actually need to get checked out already, or are you exempt of that rule?
Uh, it needs to be checked in July. I have some time left.
Yeah, I can imagine you're looking forward to getting your car ready for that.
But I don't need a lot of work on it.
Yeah,
Just change my backlight and my indicators, my seats maybe, and I need to replace my seat belts.
yeah, okay. It's just such so stupid that they can't just look past some of the things that you did, because even in Belgium, if you like make your car safer, like put a roll bar in it, or maybe put harnesses in it in a correct way, or put on bigger brakes or better brakes, it's not actually gonna be that. Yeah, they won't allow it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I had some camera issues
yeah, I saw.
because my phone was dying.
Okay. But I guess yeah, we're almost at the hour and we're not really getting that much input anymore. So I would say maybe we can end the stream about now. I think we went on for quite a while. We'll see what other like input we can get after the streams end. But I think this was a very good first stream. So I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, went really smooth.
Yeah, I think so. So really happy actually for this like rigged up setup that I did like yesterday. It works pretty nicely. So
Like a good stream for the first time we do it. And like Anthony said, if you have any more questions, just comment down below, leave some feedback for us, just leave some input of
but
where we can do better. Ask us some questions. We will also answer your questions in the comments after the stream.
and
And
yeah, we maybe can if we get enough input between now and I don't know sometime we can actually go ahead and do a next
have
stream,
another
but
stream
have another
because we're
stream.
stuck at home, so we can't work on cars.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So as long as we get stuck at home, we can still do another stream. But I think that's where we're gonna end it. I hope everybody who's watching enjoyed the stream. If you want to see more of this, like Aaron said, let us know. If you have some improvement points for us, let us know. And yeah, we will see you, I think, next week when the new video goes live. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
guys.
Bye.